Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to I Got Something to Say, day 14 or 15 of the vlog. I'm not sure. I got to check out. And as always, thank you for allowing me to come in front of your eyes and let's see what. Nothing pissed me off today. You'll be glad to know that. There's some things that made me chuckle and made me laugh because we actually won a couple of battles here. But the first thing I want to talk about is Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney has announced what is his name, Paul Ryan. I gotta look him up. But he announced his vice president presidential candidacy, or who he's gonna have as a vice president running mate, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And surprise, surprise, he's just as anti-gay as anything else. I've already written about it. So there's no big thing. He's against every right that you could think of. This dude that Mitt Romney has picked, any gay rights that you could think of, he's already smacked it down. So he's got backing from NOM. They're all in the same boat. So we got double the trouble. That's the main thing we get at work. So we got to fight extra hard and know that there's a double team on us right there. So no big thing. We'll just work harder to get Obama back in the office. We'll keep to the unity. We'll keep to coming back to the community for the support that we need to get Obama back in the office, and we'll just handle business like normal. So no big thing. What is next? Now this is going to be interesting. Vincent, his name is Tony Vincent. Now, this is an interesting little situation that happened, I think, in Broward County. It's B-R-O-W-A-R-D, Broward County, Broward Sheriff's Department. That's in Florida. They call the area the Southwest or the Southeast Ranches. I haven't looked up the area, but it's in that area. You have this guy named Tony Vincent. And Tony Vincent worked for the Sheriff's Department in that area. And he's gay, and I guess he's being harassed. And this is something that I think that has been going on longer than just this one event. Because supposedly what happened is that Mr. Vincent was riding on a scooter, and he got pulled over by two sheriff's deputies in the same department that he worked for. And I'm thinking to myself, now if you work in the same department, can't you let that shit slide? Well, that's okay. That's all right. So they pulled him over. Supposedly he was doing 56 in a 25 zone. He said that he argued with him, told him that the bike can only go 48 miles an hour. So they clocked him doing 56, but the bike can only go 48. So you can tell harassment is in the lurks right there. So what happened is that they argued about it for a moment, and they called both of their supervisors. They both came on the scene. Now one of the sheriff's deputies tried to be slick and record this traffic stop with his cell phone. And so then in the recording, he must have forgot to turn off the damn cell phone once they left the scene, because then you hear their boss, the sheriff's deputies, you hear their boss making some anti-gay statements, talking about, oh, he pulled out the gay card just like these black people pull out the race card. I'm not having that shit. Okay, so now Vincent is getting internal affairs involved and all this other bullshit. And so then the deputy hands over his cell phone, thinking that he's going to try to get Vincent, talking about Vincent was using profanity, trying to get him in more trouble. Well, he didn't realize that the cell phone was still on and recorded his own boss making anti-gay slurs. So you know what? He choked himself. I was laughing when I saw that shit. Vincent didn't have to do a fucking thing. Give a man enough rope and he'll hang himself. And that's exactly what happened. So in trying to be slick, trying to get Vincent in trouble by using his cell phone to record him, he recorded his own boss fucking that up. And now Vincent has cases. He got his own lawyer. And now and I think he should sue them for everything they fucking got. Because he's right now, is suspended. And and he's suspended with pay since June, And, you know, I hope he sues them for everything they got. Hell, I hope they call it Tony Vincent's big old goddamn building when he's done. When he's sued for all the money he can get, I hope they change the name of the building to his own name. Because you know, you know it's obvious discrimination. It's wild. I mean, when I saw that, I just laughed my ass off. So I wrote about that one in the column today too. Other than that, everything is going well. Again, I did this on my other channel, but big shout out to Ryan Zepp. That's my friend in Florida. He talked with me today. He wants to use some of my articles about HIV, being an HIV relationship, about the subject that I've done at HIV and my gay issues column. How it's really affecting the community, and he's part of an activist group in Florida. I'll talk about that more in my blog, and it's on his blog as well. And his blog is Brian Zepp. That's BryanZepp at blogspot.com. And my blog, of course, I need to put that on there. It's SoSwirl, TheSoSwirl.blogspot.com. And we go back and forth and bounce, but when it comes to the subject of HIV, we take that subject very seriously. You know how many things I do. I love talking about this issue because I wanna make sure that people know it hits us hard, and we all cannot do enough for this whole subject, for this whole topic period in the community. So hopefully within the next couple of months you'll see me you'll see some of my work on his blog, on the blog for the activist group that he works for in Florida, that he works with. He's a fantastic speaker. I'll put more links for him down on my blog page and on the YouTube channel here. I just want to go back and just make sure we all understand that there's not enough that we can do to make sure that everybody is aware, especially in the black community, especially in the black gay community, where the down low is tearing up the black gay community and really tearing up the black community as a whole. Because when you're trying to hide something like being gay, which is a big thing in the gay community, in the black community, we hide also HIV statuses. So it's hard to be open and be for the community if you feel like you're in hiding. And I think I'll blog about that a little bit more, but I just wanted to kind of get that out. So big shout out to Brian Zepp and congratulations on everything that he's doing. And as always, I am the Swirl one. There you go. Peace the fuck out.